we are going to talk about integration. Now, the word integration means when we combine two or more things together. In business terms, we are talking about integration when two or more businesses combine together in such a way that either a merger or a takeover is taking place. So when two or more businesses combine together to form a larger enterprise, it is called integration. Now, there has to be a difference between integration and a merger or a takeover. Actually, both of them, merger and takeover, when we are talking about them, and when we are talking about integration, integration is basically of two types. Either it's a merger or it's a takeover. But when we are talking about integration, we are specifically talking with reference to business activity. So when two or more businesses combine together in such a way that both of them are related to same level of business activity and same industry, when two or more businesses combine together in such a way that both of them are related to, or all of them are related to the same level of business activity and same industry, we are talking about horizontal integration. So horizontal integration is when a bank combines with a bank, when a petrol pump combines with a petrol pump, when an oil refinery combines with an oil refinery. We are basically talking about horizontal integration. Then vertical integration is when businesses which are related to same industry but different levels of business activity combine together. That is when we are talking about vertical integration. Businesses from same industry but different levels of business activity combining together is called vertical integration. An oil extraction company combining with an oil refinery. Oil extraction company is primary sector business and oil refinery is a secondary sector business. So primary combining with secondary or secondary combining with tertiary, but the industry has to be the same. We are talking about vertical integration. So when a lower sector business is going to combine with a higher sector business of the same industry, that is called forward vertical integration. And simultaneously, for the higher sector business which is combining with the lower sector business, it is going to be called backward vertical integration. So when vertical integration is taking place for one of the businesses, it is forward vertical, and for the other, it is backward vertical integration. Then we have conglomerate integration. Conglomerate integration is when we are talking about two businesses which are from completely different industries combining together. That is what you call as conglomerate integration. A petrol pump combining with a school, they have no connection with each other. That is why it is called conglomerate integration, or sometimes also called diversification, because diversification means spreading the risk by jumping into a different industry. So three different types of integration. Whenever a business integrates with another business, it is going to be for the reason that it wants to achieve something out of it. If on standalone basis my business A is earning 2 million and your business B is earning 2 million, and if after integration we are earning 4 million, then we are achieving nothing out of it, and then the integration is of no consequence and it is not useful. So it should not be undertaken in those circumstances. Integration is only undertaken because they believe in the concept of synergy. Synergy means 2 plus 2 is equal to 5, which means whole is better than parts. Or we can say that if two businesses are working on standalone basis and earning 2 million and 2 million, when they are going to combine their resources, they should earn, I'm saying the word should, they should earn at least 5 million or something more than 4 million in order to uh, justify the integration which has taken place. Okay, after that we talk about problems of rapid growth. This is where we are going to quickly end the chapter. Problems of rapid growth is when we are talking about businesses becoming larger either through internal growth or external growth. When they grow large, they are obviously going to have their problems, and those problems are normally termed as uh, diseconomies of scale. So poor communication, lack of coordination, demotivation or alienation of workforce, higher management loses control, and we are also talking about divorce between management and ownership. The shareholders are not necessarily controlling the operations of the business. Most of them are not part of management. That is why, the interests or objectives of management and ownership are mostly different, and that can create problems for the business. Then after that, we are going to jump on to the last two chapters of Unit 1, which are basically going to revolve around the external factors which influence the business activity. External factors influencing the business activity, or factors which are beyond the control of businesses, or we can say that political and legal factors, economic factors, social factors, and technological factors which can influence the business activity, which can affect the business activity, but which cannot be controlled by the businesses because they are based on these political, economic, social, and technological factors are macro factors. These are not micro factors, they are macro factors, large scale factors. That is why they are going to be influential, on in terms of controlling the overall business activity. So they are not going to be controlled by individual businesses, and these are factors which are usually controlled by uh, governments rather than the small businesses.